Hey book fiends, I am about 3 weeks late with this video, but I am participating in the o.w.l.s Readathon. So if you haven't heard about the o.w.l.s Readathon, essentially that is based off the o.w.l.s examinations in Harry Potter. It's hosted by G from Book Roast. If you have any questions about it or want to take part, even though it's 10 days into the month, I'll put the original video where G announces it down in the description box below. It's really active on Insta and Twitter. I am Hufflepuff right here. On Twitter there are questions that G does every day. When you answer the questions and things, you can actually get points for your house. So there's a little bit of competition in there as well, which it's the best. I'm holding my owl cup in an attempt to find something to do with my hands. G has gone all out. It is amazing. You get a acceptance letter. You have a career guide. You pick your career. So I have chosen to be an aura this year. I looked at the seer, but I wanted to challenge myself because that was only had 3 topics and I wanted to push 5. There are 12 topics in 12 classes in total. So yeah, I just want to see how I go with 5. The books that you read actually go towards your house points, which is super cool. And G has gone just, this whole readathon is the best readathon in my opinion of the year. And this is the 3rd year she's been doing it. So super excited to actually be a part of it and sharing it instead of just in my little cubby hole reading a book. So yeah. So classes for an aura are charms. So for my charms, you need to read a book with a white cover. Like I said, I'm going to challenge myself this month and I will be reading Matthew Riley, The 6 Sacred Stones. So last month I read the 7 Ancient Wonders. So this is the next book in that series. So this is already on my to be read, so it just kind of slotted in quite nicely. But it's quite a decent read. The next class I have is Defense Against the Dark Arts. So the prompt for that was to read a book that is set at sea or at the coast. And I got this from a book haul I did a couple of months ago, and that is Deep Blue by Jennifer Donnelly. It's the first of this series. I only got this one, I think. Actually, no, I got the first 2 books in this series at the Lifeline Book Fest. So I'm finally getting around to reading this. At the top here, it says Percy Jackson with mermaids, so kind of sounds right up my alley. The next subject I need to do for an aura is herbology. I need to read a title starting with M. I have decided to do, what's it even called? Miss Peregrine's Home of Peculiar Children. I will be reading that in my Kindle, but also on audiobooks as well, because I've heard that it's just a more full experience. It's rare that I read a book that I've already seen the movie of. So I'm interested to see how this goes. I have started it and so far so good. My 4th is potions, and that is to read a book under 150 pages. I have chosen a family classic, Maui and Other Legends. And if you've ever watched Moana, if you have kids or if you just like Disney, then you would have seen that movie. This is the legends of Maui. And the rap that Maui does, and he says all of these things that he's done, all of those stories are in this book, and we read it about once a month, so it just makes sense that it would be on there. It's actually 200 pages, but a lot of them are like, I'll show you here, a lot of them are just pictures, so I figured that with the writing, it'd be fine. It'd be fine. It's about 150. The 5th and final book is for Transfiguration, and that is an Among Us lecture. So it was for a book or series with shape-shifting in it, and on the 1st or the 3rd I started reading House of Earth and Blood, and so I just kept reading it because, well, the o.w.l.s started on the 1st, so I was still within that period. So I'm finished it now, and I will do a review on it, maybe, I don't know. I have some thoughts on that one, but yeah, so I read that on my Kindle as well, so I don't have a physical book, but those are my 5. If I make it past those 5 in the next 20 days, then I will try and put another one in, but for now, those are the ones that I'm doing. So these are what I'm sinking my teeth into this month, plus the other 2 on Kindle. So yeah, if you're doing the o.w.l. Readathon, please like this video, comment down below, because I would love to hear from you and see what it is that you're reading and what career you've chosen. May the best house win.